Hi, third grade authors. I know in writing this week we've talked about a couple of different things, and we're going to talk about one of my favorite things to write about today, and it's called an acrostic poem. You may or may have learned about that in second grade, but I love to write these. So you need your writing journal out. And the first thing we need to talk about is, what is an acrostic poem? What word do you hear in the name of it? Acrostic. Do you hear the word across? An acrostic poem, lines go across. So let's first write what that actually means so you understand what it truly means. Okay. Acrostic poem. I always like to find little tips and tricks to help me remember things. Well, if I hear the word across and acrostic, then I remember, oh yeah, it's the poem that goes across. Okay? So it is a poem in which I'm not going to skip lines here because we're just writing the definition. A poem in which the first letter of each line spells out a word or phrase. I didn't put a period because it's not really a sentence, it's just the definition of the word acrostic. But it's always a good habit, so there you go. Okay, so in an acrostic poem, you pick out one word and you write it vertically. We're gonna do two examples together, so don't worry. Okay, so hopefully you have this definition down. If not, pause me. Pause it when I smile. Okay, we are going to write an acrostic poem with the word winter. So here's how it goes. I am writing out the word winter, going down. And you're probably thinking, you said it goes across. The poem does go across. The topic, this is our topic, goes down. Now, everything you write in the poem is going to match your topic. So everything is going to be about winter. And like the definition said, the first letter spells out the word. So I need to think of something to describe winter that starts with the W, with the letter W, with the letter I, with the letter N, T, E, R. Okay? So let me do a couple and it'll probably make more sense just as you watch. So I'm thinking about winter. Everything needs to be about winter. The wind is really cold in winter. And wind starts with the letter W, so that's right. Wind is cold. Okay? The next letter I have to start with something about winter is the letter I. And I bet you can think of a word in winter. Right. Ice. Ice is slippery. So again, I'm describing winter. And see now how my poem, it's going across. And it doesn't have to rhyme. That's the cool thing with acrostic poems. N, oh, that's a hard one. Nothing is hot. Nothing is hot, period. T, the leaves fall off the trees. That starts with the letter L. So then I can switch it and say, the trees are bare. Trees are bare. Okay. E, that's a hard one too. Do you eat differently in the winter? Does like mom or dad make more soup or chili, stuff like that? I cook differently in the winter a lot of the times. So I'm gonna say, I eat more soup. R. I'm just going to say it's really cold. Winter is my favorite season, though. I love it. Okay, so does that make sense? A little more sense than the definition, I bet now, right? So you pick your topic. Pick your topic, winter, and each line has to be about winter, and each line starts with that first letter, okay? Let's do another one, just so you really, really get the concept. And then we're gonna read a book that has a bunch of cool acrostic poems. Yep, there it is. Okay, let's do me. We'll do my last name. P-E-T-E-R-S. So I'm the topic, okay? Every line needs to be about me, and each line starts with that letter that it's on. So you might even could think of some things on your own. P, well, I used to play tennis. Actually, when I moved to Arizona when I was in 3rd grade, like you guys, that's when I started taking tennis lessons. E, something I like to eat. I bet you all can remember. Eat steak, yummy. Maybe I get Mr. Peters to make steak for dinner. T, you know what I do love to do? I love to try new things. I like to be adventurous and try new things, keep life exciting and fun. And I have energy is high. I have lots of energy. That's why I like to try new things. R, I know this one. Reading is fun. I love to read, especially mystery books. Those are some of my favorite. Okay. S. Oh, this is something else about me you might not have known. I haven't done this in a long time, but I was a scuba diver. I haven't been in a long time, so I'd probably have to take some lessons to do it again. But, see, I like to try new things. So this is our acrostic poem. I think it probably makes sense to you now. The definition, the meaning of it is a little like, what? I don't get all those words, Mrs. Peters. But now that we did 2 examples, it should make more sense to you. And tomorrow, you're going to get to make an acrostic poem. So we may as well just set it up now. I guess you could work on it now, but it's not due. It's not your assignment till tomorrow. And if you are out of space, that's fine. Just turn the page. Your word that you're going to write an acrostic poem is school. So tomorrow, we're just setting it up. So you go ahead and write it now. It's also on the direction, so don't worry about that if you don't write it now. Tomorrow, you're going to open up your notebook and you're going to write an acrostic poem about school. Each line needs to be about school because school is our topic. Something about school, okay? And then tomorrow, your assignment is a discussion post because I want to read all your poems. And then you can read all your friends' poems too. Okay, so right now, what we're going to do is we are going to hear an acrostic poem book.